right. Welcome back to the Command Center. Today, battle stations! We're in a Code Red. Code Red, or rather, Code Red, the first part of the new TOEI tokusatsu unified continuity. The show that will replace Super Sentai. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things going on that most of the public doesn't know, me included. I'm not going to be shedding any real insight on it. I'm going to be sharing some theories and speculation. I'm going to throw this up probably around now, the first official post from Toei, about the Universal Sentai / Universe Senshi / Universe Heroes new continuity of shows that they are test driving with Gavan Infinity. Under Project Red, what's going to go forward is mostly speculation. The official Toei post, like I said, I'm throwing it up around now, if not a few seconds earlier, says a new brand for the Tokusatsu series is born starting in 2026. Project Red launches. Super Sentai. Within the framework of the series, a new Toku hero series Project Red launches. A new tokusatsu video series featuring the Red Hero in action. Inheriting the innovative spirit of Space Sheriff Gavan while building a brand new Gavan from the ground up. Broadcast starts in 2026. Every morning, 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Broadcast details below. So, I'm trying to find what Project Red means. Give me a second. I'm trying. So we have the definition somewhere. I don't know I don't know what that means. Let me see. Records of Extraordinary Dimensions. So there's been a few leaks going on about what the new Gavan is going to entail. Basically, they are taking the concept of a main character still being a sort of Red Ranger, a red themed hero. At least for the first phase of this Universal Heroes project. And that's what they're going to settle on for the first season, maybe the first few seasons of this. The main character still being a red-themed hero, still being a legacy Red Ranger. This time, for this iteration, they're throwing it on its head by saying, hey, this main character, this Red Hero, this legacy Red Ranger, isn't a Red Ranger at all. He's a Space Sheriff. He is the next Gavan. Gavan Silver, though, Shadivan, is the red one. So that would be interesting to see. It appears that Records of Extraordinary Dimensions, as the first phase of the Universal Heroes project, will be focusing on kind of reframing a red hero, a red soldier, a red ranger in the context of a reboot or legacy sequel to an existing Toku franchise that Toei owns. That's very interesting. I would like to see how they're going to apply that. There are we have other information regarding things like buddy robots. There might be there might be a team that forms a Sentai might be formed, a sort of composite idea of a squad, of a powered squad of a Sentai will be formed by the end of the season, but they're going to be very disjointed as far as being able to function as a team. It's more of a whole bunch of solo heroes coming together, more similar to what a Kamen Rider team does. We've had in the past multiple seasons of Kamen Riders where by the end of the season there is a team of 3 to 7 riders working together as essentially a Sentai of riders, technically being their own heroes, usually sharing gimmicks, sometimes not, but still functioning as a unit entirely. We have some teases of some concept art of what the new space, what the new electroplate armor is going to look like, or could look like. Personally, to me, like I said, this ain't it. We're getting a 4th Space Sheriff Metal Hero series. We're getting the first Legacy sequel in, like, it has had to be at least 10-15 years. And this Gavan is the wrong color. He's only partially silver. He's mostly red because he's going to be the first and flagship hero for this Project Red. What I think they're doing, I'm not going to say it's high concept, but it's going to be very difficult to get your head around this. It's like Super Sentai's canceled, but not really. They're basically pulling an absolute Super Sentai and using that absolute ultimate Super Sentai, a absolute Super Sentai, if you will, in which they are focusing purely on the Red Ranger, and then they're rebooting the concept of the Red Ranger by using it to essentially reboot or provide legacy sequels for other series. You know what? I would like the second one. I would like the second season of this of this Project Red series or sub-series or saga. If it turns out they might like it and go, nah, this is the whole thing. People are speculating. There's still a lot of speculations. I'm drawing straws based on how I know Toku to operate. Toku television series, both local and abroad, to operate, and my knowledge of comic book continuities. This is looking like a hard reboot where they're throwing everything out, but the concept of the Red Ranger, and they're using the concept of the Red Ranger to explore concepts relating to other superhero tokusatsu properties they have. Because why else would you reboot Super Sentai and go, this is a new shared continuity in which we're kind of throwing everything in the blender, but we're starting with a series in which the Sentai is not going to be the actual squad of heroes. It's not going to be formed till maybe about mid-season, if not the end of the season. And they're technically going to be completely unrelated heroes brought together under a banner, perhaps with partner robots. Perhaps. And also, the Red Ranger is not a ranger, he's a space sheriff. Straight up, he is Gavan, or a new Gavan. Very interesting. This is like, and the things that come to mind are the Ultimate Universe, the new Ultimate Universe, the Absolute Universe, and the Tangent Universe. These are projects like Toei is pulling a tangent. They're pulling Absolute. They're doing Ultimates. This could be either a disaster or really fun. I want to know your thoughts, and there is likely going to be a commercial, either a teaser trailer or a commercial actually explaining explaining or going into a bit more about what Project Red is going to be within the context of the Universe Heroes series, and what the Universe Heroes series is in general. There are two kinds of commercials. A commercial where you just basically, they sit you down and give you the lesson, and now you're gonna have to wait. So that would be that actually would be fun. I want to have this discussion. I want to open this up. I need everybody to put on their tinfoil hats, and below share with me what you think this is. If you are if you agree with me, if you think that if you don't if you have different thoughts about the direction that Project Red is going to go in and how it relates to the wider Universe Heroes concept. They appear, from my viewpoint, they appear like they're doing a mixed continuity where elements from Kamen Rider, Space Sheriff, and the Super Sentai could show up at any time. They have not officially rolled Kamen Rider into this continuity yet, but something could happen, especially if they start doing if starting with next season or the season after next, they start pursuing crossovers again. They really start pursuing seasonal crossovers and crossovers in the yearly movies like they were doing for like 8 years straight. What could happen, it's closer to 5. What could happen is that we might see Kamen Rider officially rolled into this. But yeah, they're essentially saying, hey, we have a whole lot of tokusatsu series. We can and will just pull anything from anywhere. So stay tuned. I'm like, okay, I want to see, I would like to see a red heroine. I would like season 2 or season 3 to be focused around a red heroine. And I would want this red heroine to be based off of one of the themes from the tokusatsu, from the Toei Detective Club series of all ages detective dramas. They do typically star a sort of a maxed hero or villain, and that heroine or villainess is typically a heroine or a villainess, typically a woman. I would like to see that for season 2 or season 3. But like I said in the comments, let's huddle together. Let's combine our shared psychic power, and let's start theorizing. I want to hear your thoughts. I'm going to try to have this out. Recording this on Tuesday. There's a video going up later today at time of recording Tuesday. I'm going to have this out. We'll try to have this out by Wednesday. By Saturday or Sunday, we will have some definitive answers. But I just want to have a chat. I want to have a bobble, a kiki of sorts about it. This is your reminder to keep it locked right here, RyderKickProductions. I like doing these commentary videos. They are fun. A almost daily release or like a weekly release would be ideal, but some weeks and months it will be harder to do this, or basically impossible. Some it will be easy. I want to appreciate all the support from everybody, and I would like to ask you humbly to continue to support me, and to up your support, increase your buy-in, so to speak. We do appreciate it. We're pushing between now and next March. We want to be at 250. Even though we're in low power right now, we're going to really make a push to reach 250 subscribers, followers, general social media cross-pollination following across all platforms by next March or April. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Have a great day. Peace.